6:50 is the time. Your top stories, breaking developments. Rochester police need your help this morning to find a missing man.
Please take a look at your screen now. 72-year-old Albert Butts. He was last seen on Lawndale Terrace around midnight wearing a burgundy sweatshirt and slippers. He does have Alzheimer's, so he could be in urgent need of medical attention. So if you recognize him, maybe know where he could have gone, please call 911.
Rochester police say they're working nonstop to make a break in the case of this 16-year-old girl, a city student, found dead in the city. Jacara Lopez Moore's body was found in the woods behind the Rochester Recycling Center after she was reported missing more than a month ago. Her body was discovered by fishermen who were headed out to the canal by Vanguard Parkway. Family members say she left her home early in the morning, August 27th. Not something out of the norm, we're told. And then she was reported missing 2 days after that. Authorities still have not provided many specifics about how she was killed, other than it is a homicide, and police believe her body had been there for weeks.
The reason we're somewhat guarded with the information, again, is there's information that only the killer is aware of. And, as soon as we share that information with everybody, that's no longer a card that we have in our pocket that we can play, when the time is appropriate.
Her family says the last known GPS location, the ping from her phone, was North Clinton Avenue and Andrews Street. Again, she was a city student, and in a statement, the superintendent at RCSD, Dr. Carmine Peluso, says the trauma, illness, and grief team is at Edison, where she went to school, to provide assistance to those classmates and teachers struggling with this news. Sunrise traffic here early on this Wednesday morning. Just within the last minute, crash reported in Irondequoit 104 eastbound between Goodman and Culver. There is another one, Clifford Avenue and North Street in the northeast quadrant of Rochester. We will check your morning drive again at about 7:25.
Monroe County's development group, Comida, unanimously voted to approve more than $60 million in tax breaks for Fairlife as that milk production company looks to build a production facility in Webster. It is broken down into a sales tax exemption of just under $43 million and a 20-year pilot payment program instead of the taxes making up the other 20 or so million initially proposed. Fairlife says that it is looking to create at least 250 jobs with this new facility and buy millions of gallons of local milk for processing.
For just a few dollars, you can check out this new exhibit over the next many months at the Memorial Art Gallery.
If you've ever wondered about what it would like to be in an infinity mirror room, this one's titled Let's Survive Together, on loan from the Art Gallery of Ontario.
Yeah, very cool. You can go in for a minute, go in as many times as you want. Hayden Wentworth is live there with more about this installation.
Yeah, Brennan, Michaela, all morning we've been talking about Kusama's latest installation here at MAG, the Infinity Room. And so I'm here with Jessica Martin, who is the curator of this installation here at MAG. And we are actually standing in front of another one of Kusama's pieces of work that has been permanently acquired by MAG. Tell me the name of it, all about it, and what you've heard her vision was about it.
Yes, so this is Statue of Venus Obliterated by Infinity Net. It's from we acquired it in 2013. It's from 1998. And this is sort of along those same lines of self-obliteration. This is really the artist exploring the idea of obliterating the human form using, in this case, the pattern of the infinity net. So a single sort of swipe of paint looped endlessly over the surface. And in our work here, you can see it's got a green base, and then it's with pink loops over it to create that net shape. And the idea is that, it kind of, it plays with your eyesight, right? So that the figure itself is getting obliterated by the infinity net. So this same sense of wonder at the scale of eternity, of space, and this sort of pursuit that Kusama has had throughout her career.
And you can see this right as you walk in, as you're on your way to the Infinity Room installation that we've been covering all morning. So this, coupled with that, how does this really bring her vision alive from what you've heard?
I mean, these are two examples of the ways in which Kusama is exploring this idea of infinity and obliteration. And in this installation here, it's the first gallery that you see when you walk in the door. And the installation is not just this work, it's other work by global contemporary artists, women artists that we have acquired over the course of the last 10 years. And the idea is that we also have maps where people can then go explore through the rest of the museum and find the other work by women artists in our collection. So when they come, they don't just have the experience of the Infinity Room, they can also explore the entirety of the museum.
Well, it has certainly been a pleasure being here, being able to experience that room not just once but twice, and this really does play an eye trick on you, so whenever you get the chance, be sure to visit. And Brennan and Michaela, back to y'all.
All right, very cool, Hayden. Thank you so much. Warming up some of our cool temperatures.
That's
here.
right. Yeah, today looks great, low 60s. Tomorrow, upper 60s, which is nice. We are dry. And then plenty of time to visit the museum Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with rain.
Yeah.
There you go. Stay indoors.
CBS Morning's coming your way next. We'll see you back here at 7:25.
Thanks for sharing the morning with us, everyone.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.